Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Islamic Entrepreneur. In this video we will delve into the world of financial planning the Islamic way. Tips for Muslim entrepreneurs. Managing finances while staying true to the Islamic principles is a vital aspect of entrepreneurship. Join us as we explore some valuable financial tips for Muslim entrepreneurs. Let's begin. Islamic financial principles are based on ethical and moral values. We'll start by understanding the core principles that guide financial planning for Muslim entrepreneurs. Islamic financial principles are grounded in a set of ethical and religious guidelines that underpin the economic activities of the Muslims around the world. These principles emphasize financial justice, ethical conduct, and risk sharing, setting Islamic finance apart from conventional financial systems. In this script, we will explore the core principles of Islamic finance and the significance in the modern economic landscape. The essence of Islamic finance. Islamic finance is rooted in the principles of Sharia or Islamic law. At its core, it promotes ethical financial practices, economic justice, and shared prosperity, making it a financial system with a moral compass. One of the foundation principles of Islamic finance is the prohibition of riba, which refers to usurious or interest-based transactions. Earning money from money, such as interest on loans, is considered exploitative and unfair in Islamic finance. Islamic finance promotes risk sharing among financial institutions and clients. This means that profits and losses are shared in business ventures, aligning the interests of both parties and ensuring that they both shoulder the risks. Islamic finance also emphasizes ethical investment, encourages investment in business and projects that are consistent with Islamic values and principles. This means avoiding investments in sectors like gambling, alcohol, or business involved in unethical practices. Wealth distribution is a key aspect of Islamic financial practices. The religion encourages the wealthy to help the less fortunate through acts of charity, almsgiving, and other forms of economic justice. Islamic finance places a strong emphasis on real assets and tangible transactions. It encourages trade and investments in assets with inherent value, discouraging speculative practices and excessive uncertainty. Sukuk, or Islamic bonds, are a financial instrument used to raise capital for various projects. They are different from conventional bonds because they represent ownership in an underlying asset, making them compliant with the Islamic principles. To ensure that financial products and services adhere to Islamic principles, they undergo scrutiny by Sharia scholars who assess their compliance with Islamic law. This ensures that all aspects of financial transactions are halal. In conclusion, Islamic financial principles offer an alternative to the conventional financial systems that dominate the global economy. These principles are deeply rooted in faith and ethics, making Islamic finance a system that encourages ethical conduct, economic justice, and a shared prosperity. As the world becomes more conscious of ethical and sustainable financial practices, Islamic finance principles offers a valuable model for aligning economic activities with ethical and moral values. The significance of Islamic finance principles lies not only in their adherence to faith, but also in their potential to create more equitable and just economic systems. The principles offer a framework where profit can coexist with social responsibility, and the financial sector can be a force for good, ensuring that wealth is not concentrated in the hands of a few, but distributed in a manner that benefits society as a whole. Earning halal income is fundamental. We'll discuss the significance of income derived from lawful sources. Earning a livelihood is a fundamental aspect of life, but for many the source of income carries a deeper meaning. In the Islamic tradition, the concept of earning halal income holds great significance. Halal income represents income earned through lawful and ethical means, aligning with Islamic principles. In this script, we delve deep into the importance of earning halal income and its implications for individuals and society. Understanding halal income. Halal income, in its essence, refers to earnings obtained through lawful and ethical means, as defined by Islamic law or Sharia. Earning halal income is a fundamental concept that shapes the way Muslims approach their financial affairs. Moral and ethical foundation. Earning halal income is not merely a legal requirement, it is a moral and ethical foundation for Muslims. It represents a commitment to conducting financial transactions with honesty, fairness, and integrity. The prohibition of riba. One of the core reasons behind the importance of a halal income is the prohibition of riba. or interest. Earning interest from loans or investments is considered unethical. Earning halal income is intrinsically tied to the concept of economic justice. It places an obligation on a financially well-off to distribute wealth and income in a fair and equitable manner, ensuring those in need are provided for. Earning halal income encourages ethical investment. It urges individuals to invest in businesses and projects that are in harmony with Islamic values, avoiding sectors such as gambling, alcohol, or unethical practices. Business owners and entrepreneurs play a crucial role in halal income. Conducting business ethically, treating employees fairly, and providing quality products and services are all part of the process. Halal income extends to financial practices. Muslims are encouraged to use Islamic banking services and investment products that adhere to Sharia principles, ensuring their financial activities remain in line with their faith. Personal integrity and character. Earning halal income is not just about financial transactions, it's about personal integrity and character. It fosters qualities of honesty, truthfulness, and responsibility, which are essential aspects of a Muslim's life. The importance of earning halal income transcends mere financial transactions. It encompasses personal values, ethics, and character. It reflects a commitment to living a life in accordance with the principles of one's faith, ensuring that every aspect of one's financial dealings is honest, just, and ethical. Earning halal income is a path to ethical prosperity, not only benefiting the individual but also society as a whole. It fosters economic justice, ethical investment, and fair business practices, creating an environment where wealth is distributed justly and economic transactions are conducted with integrity. For many, the significance of earning halal income goes beyond the material world. It's a way to align one's financial affairs with the moral and ethical framework of Islamic principles, promoting a sense of responsibility and accountability in both personal and business matters. Ultimately, earning halal income is a path to prosperity that extends far beyond financial gains, leading to a life filled with integrity, purpose, and the blessings of ethical earnings. Zakah and charity. Zakah and charity play a significant role in Islamic financial planning. We'll explore how Muslim entrepreneurs can fulfill their obligations while making a positive impact. Zakah and charity are deeply rooted in Islamic tradition, represent the compassion and generosity of giving. These acts of kindness not only hold a religious significance, but also contribute to the betterment of society. In this script, we'll explore the concepts of zakah and charity, their importance, and the transformative impact they have on individuals and communities. Understanding zakah. Zakah is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, a mandatory form of almsgiving that emphasizes the importance of financial assistance to those in need. It is considered both an act of worship and a social obligation. Muslims who have financial means are required to give away a portion of their wealth, typically 2.5% of their savings, annually to the needy. This obligatory act of charity aims to help those who are less fortunate. The prophetic model. Zakah is deeply rooted in the teachings and actions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He demonstrated the importance of supporting the poor and vulnerable, setting a powerful example to his followers. Economic justice. Zakat contributes to economic justice by redistributing wealth within the community. It helps to narrow the wealth gap and ensure that those in need receive necessary support. Voluntary charity. Sadaqah goes beyond the obligatory zakat. It is a voluntary act of giving which can take many forms, from providing food to supporting educational healthcare initiatives. Community support. Charity organizations play a crucial role in facilitating the zakat and sadaqah. They ensure that contributions reach the intended beneficiaries effectively and transparently. Global impact. The impact of zakah and charity is not limited to a particular region. It extends globally, providing relief to those affected by poverty, conflict, natural disasters, and other challenges. Spiritual fulfillment. The act of giving brings a sense of spiritual fulfillment to those who contribute. It is believed that by giving those in need, one not only fulfills a religious duty but also strengthens their connection with God, Allah. In conclusion, zakah and charity are more than mere financial transactions. They are expressions of compassion, empathy, and a desire to make the world a better place. These acts of giving hold on to deep religious significance for Muslims, but their impact extends far beyond the bounds of faith. Zakah and charity contribute to economic justice, helping to alleviate poverty and address the needs of the less fortunate. They create a sense of community supporting, bringing individuals and organizations together in a common goal of providing for those who are struggling. On a global scale, zakah and charity are a lifeline for those affected by poverty, conflict and hardship. They represent a hope and helping hand, demonstrating the global solidarity and the human spirit capacity for compassion. For those who give, zakah and charity offer a sense of spiritual fulfillment and the knowledge that their actions are making a tangible difference in the lives of others. These acts of kindness are a reminder that their compassion of giving transcends boundaries and faiths, uniting us in a shared commitment to making the world a more compassionate and a just place for all. Avoiding riba. Islamic finance strictly prohibits riba and gharar, which is uncertainty. We'll discuss the challenges these principles pose and alternative solutions. In the world of finance, the concepts of riba and gharar, uncertainty, have profound implications, particularly in Islamic finance. Both are viewed as harmful practices and are strictly avoided by those who follow Islamic financial principles. In this script, we explore the significance of avoiding riba and gharar and their impact on ethical and responsible finance. The prohibition of riba. Riba, or interest, is the charging or payment of money for the use of money, and it is strictly prohibited in Islamic finance. It is considered exploitative and unjust, as it generates income without contributing to the real economy. Ethical finance. The avoidance of riba is at the core of ethical finance in Islam. It promotes fairness, justice, and ethical conduct in financial transactions. Risk sharing and profit loss sharing. To replace riba, Islamic finance focuses on a risk sharing and profit loss sharing. This ensures that both parties in a financial transaction share the gains and losses, promoting a more equitable system. Economic justice. The avoidance of riba plays a vital role in promoting economic justice. It ensures that wealth is distributed fairly and that no one profits from the financial hardships of others. The problem of gharar. Gharar, or uncertainty, refers to uncertainty or ambiguity in financial contracts. It is another practice strictly avoided in Islamic finance. Such uncertainty is seen as unfair and potentially exploitative. Ethical conduct. Avoiding gharar encourages transparent and ethical conduct in financial transactions. It ensures that all parties have a clear understanding of the terms and conditions of the deal. Real assets and tangible transactions. Islamic finance promotes real assets and tangible transactions, reducing the possibility of gharar. Investments and contracts are grounded in tangible assets, providing clarity and reducing uncertainty. Social impact. The avoidance of both riba and gharar has a significant social impact. It fosters a financial environment where business can thrive, wealth is distributed fairly, and economic activities are conducted with integrity. The principles of avoiding riba and gharar are not just religious requirements but are fundamental to ethical and responsible finance. They promote justice, transparency, and ethical conduct in financial transactions, ensuring that wealth is distributed equitably and that the individual and businesses thrive in just an ethical economic environment. By avoiding riba, Islamic finance emphasizes the importance of risk sharing and profit and loss sharing, offering a more equitable system where no one profits unfairly from financial transactions. This principle ensures that financial activities contribute to the real economy and benefit society as a whole. Similarly, the avoidance of gharar encourages clear and transparent financial transactions. It reduces uncertainty, which can lead to disputes and conflicts, and promotes ethical and responsible financial conduct. It is a reminder that finance should be conducted with integrity, clarity, and fairness. Ultimately, avoiding riba and gharar is not just a religious obligation, but a pathway to financial and economic justice. It is a reminder that finance, at its core, is about more than just a profit. It's about fairness, transparency, and the well-being of individuals and communities. Whether you follow Islamic finance principles or not, the avoidance of riba and gharar sets a high ethical standard for responsible finance that benefits us all. Budgeting and financial discipline. Effective budgeting and financial discipline are key to success. We'll provide practical tips on creating and sticking to a budget. In an era of financial complexity and abundance, budgeting and financial discipline have become crucial skills for anyone seeking financial stability and success. A well-structured budget and a practice of financial discipline are not only keys to managing your finances, but also pathways to achieving your financial goals. In this script, we explore the significance of budgeting and a financial discipline and how they can transform your financial life. Understanding the power of budgeting. Budgeting is like a financial roadmap, helping you chart your incomes and expenses. It provides a clear picture of your financial situation and ensure your money is allocated wisely. Creating a budget. Creating a budget involves listing your source of income and tracking your spending. It allows you to set financial goals and determine where your money should go. Prioritizing needs and wants. A budget helps you differentiate between needs and wants. It encourages you to prioritize essential expenses while reducing or eliminating non-essential ones. Saving and investing. A well-crafted budget includes allocations for savings and investments. This ensures that you not only cover your immediate expense, but also secure your financial future. Tracking and adjusting. Effective budgeting involves tracking your expenses regularly. This allows you to make adjustments when necessary and stay on course with your financial goals. The role of financial discipline. Financial discipline is the key to sticking to your budget. It involves making conscious and responsible financial choices even when faced with temptations and impulses. Delayed gratification. Financial discipline often requires delaying gratification. It means choosing to save or invest your money for long-term benefits rather than indulging in immediate, impulsive spending. Building healthy financial habits. Financial discipline is about maintaining and developing a healthy financial habit. It includes paying bills on time, avoiding unnecessary debt, and maintaining a strong credit score. Budgeting and financial disciplines are not just tools for managing money. They are strategies for unlocking financial freedom and achieving your financial aspirations. They help you to take control of your finances rather than letting your finance control you. A well-structured budget serves as a financial compass, guiding your financial decisions and helping you make progress towards your goals. It ensures that you prioritize the most important aspects of your financial life, like savings, investments, and debt reduction. Financial discipline is the backbone of a successful budget. It empowers you to make choices that align with your long-term objectives, rather than yielding to short-term temptations. This discipline is what keeps you on track, even when faced with financial challenges or unexpected expenses. Budgeting and financial disciplines are not just about numbers and spreadsheets. They are about creating a life of financial security, freedom, and peace of mind. By mastering these essential skills, you're not just managing your money, you're on your way to achieving your financial dreams and leading to a life of financial abundance. Thank you for joining us today on the Islamic Entrepreneur. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on entrepreneurship, finance, and the intersection of faith and business. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.